Skippyjon Jones' Cirque DeOle by Judy Shashner. Skippyjon Jones' Cirque DeOle by Judy Shashner. To Los Puchitos de la Triple TP, Mario, Philippe, Noel, Yasmin, Matthew, Mateo, and Helicita, and in memory of little Leo Zank, love Judy, Gracia Stempina, the biggest of the small one, and the Ginger and Xavier. Skippyjon Jones was a real high-wire Henry. And that made his mama as worried as a worm in a wading pool. "Oh, my fleas," wailed Mama Junebug Jones. "Come down from that wire before you break all your bones." "He can't hear you," sang his sisters Jujubee, Jezebel, and Jillyboo, "'cause Skippy's up in Squirrely World." The girls were right. The kitty boy was performing a tail-tingling tricks on the telephone wire above them. "That's amazing," gushed the girls. "He should join the circus." "Circus berserkers," groaned Mama. "I'm calling the fire department." "Fire department," repeated Jillyboo. "Skippy's not on fire, he's on wire." But before Junebug Jones could press a button, the kitty boy did a triple spin backflip dive right into Mama's apron pocket. "That was really good for a Chihuahua," said Jujubee. "The word is Chihuahua," said Mama, frazzled, "and he's not that. Skippyjon Jones is a Siamese cat." Then she looked her catch of the day back to his room for a timeout and a big talk. "What did you think you were doing up there? You and those squirrels on a wire in mid-air? What if you tripped and fell on your head? You'd have to spend months in a hospital bed." Then as Junebug Jones pawed at her hives, she let the truth slip about cats and 9 lives. "I wish we had 9, but we only have 1, so think about that, my Siamese son." Then she closed the door. The kitty boy was thinking all right about bouncing on his big boy bed. "Oh, I'm Skippyjon Jones, and I don't have 9 lives. So what's the big deal? Hey, did I just see flies?" Indeed he did, and he chased one over to his mirror. Where he ate it. "Holy snackito!" exclaimed the kitty boy. "Love dem crunchies." Then he looked into the mirror, and using his very best Spanish accent, he said, "If I have but 1 life to live, muchacho, let me live it as a Chihuahua." In less time it takes to fly to Florida, Skippyjon Jones put together a fine costume while he sang in my soft voice. "Oh, my name is Skippito Friskito, and I'm one handsome daredevilito. I'm physically fit, every part a ribbit, just right for the circus Puchito." In the meantime, over in the sewing nook, Mama was attempting to have a sensible conversation with the girls. "Where is Jillyboo's tutu?" asked Mama. "The Chihuahua has the tutu," added Jujubee. "Whatever for?" asked Mama. "Because Chihuahuas were tutus," said Jezebel, "and cows were moo-moos," added Jujubee, "and boo-boos were band-aids," continued Jezebel. "And I need a nap," moaned Mama. But the Chihuahua wasn't thinking tutus, moo-moos, or boo-boos. He was thinking of flying through the air with the greatest of fleas, just like the dog on the flying trapeze. Until thump! He planted his paws in a perfecto landing on the turf outside the Cirque DeOle, shouted his amigas, Las Chimichangas. "Hola," hollered back Skippito Friskito, the great acrobatito, to his barking buddies. "Hold your ponies, Pepito," declared Poquito Tito, the smallest of the small ones. "Have you grown a big goat?" "No, I have not grown a mustachito," answered the gatito. "It's just part of my costume." "Bueno," said Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones, "because we need you to grow something macho mass important." "But what can be more important than a mustache, muchachos?" asked Skippito. "Las musculus," said all the pupitos. "Not the lumpitos giganticos," declared Skippito. "Oh, si, muchacho," said Poquito Tito, "the muscles." Then Don Diego pulled an old circus poster out of his right ear and let it unroll. Now do you get it, dude? Oh, I get it all right, said Skippyjo. It means I'm the low dog on the totem pole. This made the chihuahuas twist and shout. Oh, yes, that's right, Skippyjo. Your Capisa is just what we need-o. Your muscles must grow just in time for the show, or else we will all crumble-eat-o. Then all the burritos snuck under the big top. First the muchachos tippy-toed by the cabalista practicing on her pony. Then they slipped past the payoso, putting her paper-popping puppy through the paces. But it wasn't until they reached the elephant that the pepitos had to worry. Watch your step, amigos, warned Poquito Tito. We are but pulgas to her. We are not fleas, said Skippyjo. We are chihuahuas. And that wasn't all the doggies had to watch out for. They saw lioness, tigers, and osos. Oh my! But the most dangerous animal of all lay sleeping like a baby in his cage. Let's take a peek, Pepito, said Skippyjo. Let's just take his traje, suggested Poquito Tito. Not his costume, declared Skippyjo, alarmed. Poor Q, because it'll look macho major on you, senor. Then they raced like rabbits over to their dressing room. But the circus was for no dog, so with the speed of a spitball, the Puchitos changed their Chico to a world-class Circus Peru con Musculus. First they gave him the vitamin A, then they pulled on the new traje. It's too big, complained the gatito. No worries, whiffed Don Diego. We will pump you up. And pump the Perus did, singing, papa loom papa ito. We'll give you the muscles you need-o. 'Cause strong you must be for the triple TP, so we don't all go boom tumbledo. Then it was the moment of truth as they floated Skippyjo under the big top. Perus poured out from every point and piled on top of Skippyjo's grand cabeza. Up, up, up they climbed until they formed a perfecto tower of tiny trembling chihuahuas. And beneath the tower stood the power tough and shaky as DeOle Jello. But as the pups were about to make circus history, Pootsie Struggleboot, the strong dog, strutted out into the center ring and bit the behind of his very own traje. Olé! Shouted the crowd. Oh no! Cried Skippyjo as the tiny trembling tower of power tumbled from his head. Ta-da! Blasted the Labonde as Skippyjo flew up into the rafters like a punctured balloon. Wahoo! Hooted the crowd as the gatito caught hold of the El Trapezio. Then he flew through the air with the greatest of squeeze. The brave little cat on the flying trapeze. But just as he reached the highest point, Skippyjo let go and dazzled the audience again with the double twirly-squirly twist onto the tightrope. But the tightrope acted just like a slingshot and thwop! It sent Skippyjo up, up, up to the tippity top of the tent. Then shoo! Down, down, down he dove cabeza first into the cotton candy kitten ball cannon. Where Pootsie Struggleboot, the strong dog, was waiting to light the fuse. Drumroll, por favor, ordered Don Diego. Bada, 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 bada. Then, kaboom! El Skippyjo Frisquito, the great acrobatito, blasted out of the circus, out of his closet, and right through his room. Smack-a-doodle-doo! Shouted the kitty boy as he collided with his mama's head. Wow! Exclaimed Jezebel. Where did he come from? He came from the circus, silly, said Jilly Boo. Later that night, after a piece of maple mouse pie, the kitty boy made up a rhyme just for his mama and delivered it with the most sincere bounce. Oh, I'm Skippyjon Jones, but you're the bee's knees 'cause you're cooking and smoking. Hey, did I just see fleas? Asked Mama, beginning to scratch. Circus, please, replied the kitty boy proudly. Circus, but circus, muttered Mama. Get your collars out, kittens. It's gonna be an itchy night. Read by Kaylee, North Elementary School, Jefferson City, Missouri, February 2016.